All right, better food. Time now for better food, Tara.
Holiday food certainly has the potential to knock us off our healthy eating track.
Boy.
But our registered dietitian, Dana White, is here to help.
Yes, we're staying on track this holiday season.
I'm with
but
you.
in a very festive,
fun,
celebratory way.
non-deprivation
with you.
way.
Yes.
Anything I can do.
The under theme of this segment is antioxidants. We have them everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to share a couple ideas, hostess gifts. We got all kinds of directions we can go with this. Okay. So first is I like to give olive oil as a hostess gift.
People love to get olive oil.
So they, especially, if whether they drink or not, it's something that they can use, far beyond the holidays. They can use it for all kinds of different recipes. This organic extra virgin olive oil from Carapelli, I'm like obsessed with it. The bottle is gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
Nice.
And it makes a really beautiful gift. Okay, so my friends at Carapelli actually took a recipe from them as well to share today. So it's for roasted shiitake mushrooms, okay?
Yum.
And you marinate them in some olive oil and fresh herbs, and then when they come out of the oven, I made an agrodolce. Do you know what that is?
I do not know what that is.
So it's basically just red wine vinegar and honey, and you cook it down.
Oh, isn't that
And it
fun?
makes like a sweet and sour, and so at the end, after the mushrooms
Red
come
wine,
out,
vinegar, and honey, like
and
equal
honey,
parts?
sweet and sour. A little, no, it's like a 2 to 1. So a little bit more vinegar actually than honey, and then you
more
drizzle
olive
it
oil.
with the olive oil, and then you do that. So you get the monounsaturated fats from the olive oil plus all those antioxidants.
And you
This is a
cook it
side
down,
dish.
Dana.
Yes, you simmer it down and then you make this sauce, okay? And the olive oil, there's bread to dip it in. It's really like fruity, it's soft. I absolutely love it. You get like apples and almond kind of undertones. It is a lot like wine when you think about it, all the different flavor characteristics. So whether you just dip bread in it or you make the mushrooms, it's super fun.
If somebody served that to me as opposed to a hamburger, I would totally eat it.
Well,
a
it's
lot
super
of people
elegant,
do.
right?
It's beautiful, and a lot of people for the holidays will do stuffed mushrooms,
Yep.
which can be really
Wow, that's
high on the
excellent.
calories and all that. So this is like the same thing we've got, but it's fresher bread and then just the mushrooms instead of all the stuffing and everything.
Totally, and I would give the recipe along with the bottle, so it's like
it's a
this
hostess
premium brand of olive oil. It's a really beautiful
That
gift.
is fantastic.
So
Love it,
good.
right?
Yum, yum, yum.
Okay, so moving on. Actually, another kind of olive oil idea. I like to make my own spice blends around the holidays for gifts. Or even just using in my own cooking. So I have like a naughty version with lots of red pepper in it, and then I have a nice version, which is a rosemary citrus sea salt. So the recipes are on my website for this. So I like to make big batches of these.
Okay.
So this has got some basil salt, some parsley, some garlic. So that's what you can actually put olive oil and mix it and then dip bread in it.
So you would give this in your little jar, and of course it means a lot coming from you because you know it's going to be good. But if we just put a few things in there, and it's like for poultry or anything.
Yeah, so like the rosemary salt I like to use for fish and chicken and things like that. This it tastes good on pasta. It tastes good on just about everything. Sometimes I'll make little labels, right, and I'll give them a little naughty spice and a little nice spice.
That's so cute.
So if somebody doesn't like spicy, there's something for everybody. But they're super easy to make, really affordable, and they make a beautiful gift.
How awesome is that? And you make a big batch of it, and then you can divide it into several different gifts.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Stocking stuffers and things like that.
Nice.
Okay, so now we need a beverage. We need a festive, healthy beverage. Okay, so this is a pomegranate punch using the Pom Wonderful. I'm sure you guys have heard of that before.
Yeah, it's
Right?
sometimes I find it in the produce aisle.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of the times they keep it there. So the bottles, they're unmistakable, the bottles, right? So with this, I'm using a little bit of orange juice, so mandarin orange juice that I fresh squeezed, but you could use regular orange juice as well.
And this is not a gimmick. This really does have a lot of antioxidants. It is a healthy drink.
It does. Believe it or not, so at UCLA, they did a study, and they actually compared it, and they found that
Really good.
the pomegranate juice had more antioxidants than grape juice, it had more than green tea, and more than red wine.
So I apologize, Dana. What is actually in this? It's
the pomegranate juice, some fresh squeezed. I use the mandarin orange juice. You could use regular orange juice too.
Okay.
Fresh ginger, some grated ginger.
Okay.
And then some club soda, and that's it.
I was going to say,
So
it's
there's
something bubbly.
There's no added sugar. You can put a little sprig of rosemary in there to make it super festive. I just think the color is beautiful. It's super good for you. There's no added sugar in it at all, and it's plenty sweet.
Yep.
Right? And so
again,
it's just
the recipes are going to be on your website.
Yes, and just a nice kind of refreshing thing to give at a party, or even I made a batch of it and I just have it in my fridge for the week. My kids are kind of
That is delicious.
totally into it right now.
You can make a nice punch to that, and if you want to get a little adulty, you can probably add a little vodka.
I would not stop you from doing that at all. So yes, it's something for everyone, right? And then I actually froze some of these slices and I put them in your glasses, and I just think it's super pretty, super pretty. Yeah. So, and if you have any leftover mandarin oranges, we're gonna take it over here, and this is my favorite dessert hack. So when like last minute company shows up, or you just want to make a dessert that's not a cookie and it's not like super heavy, all I've done here is taken these slices. You could do bigger orange slices too. Dip them in some dark chocolate, a few more antioxidants there, sprinkle them with sea salt, and that's it.
That looks amazing.
You just take the chocolate chips, melt it down in the microwave.
Yep.
Dip the fruit, and I have to say I actually have cheated and done this before too. When people because it's so quick, and they're like, "Oh, you made your own candy."
And it seems like you spent all this beautiful time
and then set it out, and like a minute later it's dry.
And if you need to like really, you can pop it in the freezer or the fridge if you really need it to be done quickly, and it'll set up in like a minute, and then it's got a little crunch. I like the sea salt. I like chocolate and salt together. You can leave that out if you want to, but I mean, a 2-ingredient, easy dessert hack, and everybody loves it.
What kind of chips do you use?
I use dark chocolate chips. So these are the Ghirardelli dark chocolate chips.
And just melt them down.
In the microwave, that's it. You can do a double boiler, but you don't, just keep an eye on them and stir them. And then if you, sometimes they put a little coconut oil in it and it'll help them be a little bit glossy and shiny. You don't have to. But you know, I really think there's something for everybody here. Lots of healthy antioxidants for the holidays.
And for more recipes and healthy eating tips, be sure to check out Dana's blog. You're going to find it on her website. It's danawhitenutrition.com/blog.
Thank you so much. Yeah.